Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Rosh from the Poor Millennial Mom, and this channel is all about cash stuffing, budgeting, and debt repayment. So if you are into that, please stay tuned. I am currently on a journey to paying off $86,000 of credit card and student loan debt. So if you are interested in following me on that journey, please hit that subscribe button and stay tuned. Today, we are doing my weekly budget for April 1st, 2022. I always get paid on Fridays, so that is when I like to budget my weekly bills. And then on Wednesdays, I do my sinking funds and my debt repayments. So before I count my cash and everything, I'm going to check what change I have left in my wallet. I spent some cash this week, so I have a few coins. So let's see what we have here. Is that everything? Yeah, I think so. And if you are interested in this wallet, which I love, I will leave a link to the Etsy shop where I bought it. It's from a local artisan. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 25, 50, 75, 85, 95, 10, or 95, yeah, 10, so $10.10. I'll throw that all into my change jar here. So you can see the jar, it's getting there. It's filling up slowly, but we're getting there. I'm just gonna set that aside somewhere. You guys cannot see how messy the rest of my desk is, but as someone in my last semester, this desk is an absolute disaster. So I think there's space over here. Anyways, that's fine. Okay, so let's count our cash. We should have $550 today to stuff. I'm actually going to change how I do my envelopes, so I'll explain that a little bit once we get to it. But let's count our cash first. 100, 200, 50, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 30, 40, 45, and 50. There we go, 550. All right. How are you guys? How has your week been? Mine has been busy. I have exactly 1 week left in my semester. So basically, this is the make or break of my degree because I need to pass my classes, finish up some presentations, and then I will convocate, and I am absolutely over the moon to be done with this journey. It's a little bittersweet. If you are also graduating this semester, leave a comment down below and tell me how you feel, because I am very mixed. Like, on the one hand, I'm glad, but on the other hand, I feel like this was not the university experience I was expecting. So, you know, and it'll be sad to say goodbye to friends and professors and all of that, but yeah. All right, so I did have $815 come into my bank account this week, $215 from my paycheck, $500 as usual from my student loan, and then a rollover of $100. I probably will have more than $100 rolling back, so we'll see how it goes. But let's do my weekly bills. Rent is the first. It is going to get $190. So 150, 70, and 90. Okay. So we do have a little bit of money that we're rolling over. So let's see what we have. I did pay my rent this afternoon. So I have a place to live for another week, which is really exciting. 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, and 20, so 370. Excellent. I am trying to slowly buffer all of these bills to the point where they'll be a month ahead, but it's very slow going right now with the price of everything going up. For example, groceries is going to get 60, and yeah. It's 40, 60. I used to have way more in this envelope, but it is what it is. It kind of sucks, but whatever. We got 60 in there. House, I'm going to skip over for now. Internet is going to get 15. So let's see, 10, and a 5. So we have 20, 40, 55. Perfect. So my internet is already paid for the month of April. It's due on the 15th, and I pay 50, so we're good there. Utilities is going to get 50 as well. Oh, of course. See, and one of these days, I'm really going to throw myself off by putting things in the wrong place. I already know it. So, utilities is going to get 50. Let's see here. 50, 100, 50, no. So 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 230 in there. I cannot count odd 50s. So, you know, if you're wondering why I do that, that's why. I have to set the 50 aside if it's an odd number of 50s. Mobile phone will get 20. I do believe this is actually all set. Just about, actually. So 20. That puts mobile phone at 80. So I do have my bill amounts for every month written on here, just so I know. So it's easy for me to tell when I have kind of hit my goal for that month. But I like to keep stuffing just to build up that buffer. Daycare is going to get 470. Daycare already has 470, but my daycare bill goes up in the summer. So that was 100 and 20. My daycare bill goes up in the summer, and so I'm trying to factor that in now. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 50, 70, 90. So 590 in there. Excellent. Yeah, and I pay the entire daycare right out of my pocket, and then my ex-husband reimburses me, which is hit or miss sometimes. So I just like to make sure I have the entire amount in there every month, just in case I don't. What did I do? Why won't this? There we go. Okay. Tuition, my daughter goes to private school, and so I need to put in a tuition amount for her. 60 and 5. So we're starting over for the month, so this will be 65. And then house, I am going to keep putting some money in here. I originally wasn't going to, but there are a few things that we do need to buy. My daughter wants a new mattress, or a new bed, so while my parents are paying for most of it, she also wants a nightstand, so I want to set some money aside for that. 1, 20, 30, as long as my money doesn't go flying. Okay, so that is all of my bills done. So now, let's talk about my envelopes, okay? So generally, I have been carrying around 4 envelopes. Food, miscellaneous, fun, and spend. Now, I actually took $125 out of these 4 envelopes earlier today and put that back in the bank. What I've decided is money's a little bit tight right now because I am still kind of in the process of finding a job now that I'm graduating. I do have a lead. I have fingers crossed. Keep your fingers crossed for me, guys, because I interviewed for a job today that I really, really, really hope I get. It's kind of a lateral move from where I am right now as a bartender at a theater, but it does offer more opportunities, and I'm really hoping I get it. It kind of lines up with where I want to be career-wise in the long term. So, and it lets me stay at a university campus and have access to university resources for research purposes. I don't know if I've shared this before, but one of my goals is to do a lot of independent research, and so having access to that research database is really important. And I'm also not one of those people that chases after money, so as long as my bills are paid, I mean, I'm not really one of those people that cares how much money I make. But all that being said, I need to tighten the belt a little bit. So, I was going through my envelopes, and the spend envelope, I took out about $50. So there's now 30 in here, and I'm going to leave that alone. I'm not going to put anything in there. Fun has... What does fun have? I also don't have any change right now that I can make, so let's see. So fun has $60 in it, so we're not going to touch that either. Miscellaneous has more than I thought. I was actually using these trackers and then I ended up not using them, so. Okay, so miscellaneous also has 50, so we are going to keep the 50 in there. And then food also, I believe, has 50. Oh, no, it has 55. So I am not... I'm going to put the 20 in there because food is where I end up spending the most money. So the way that I'm going to handle these envelopes going forward is I find a lot of the time I end up using my card as opposed to cash because it's simply easier. As bad as that sounds, I know some people might disagree with that, but that's just how it is right now. Where I am, a lot of places still aren't taking cash because of COVID, so I don't want to push that. So what I'm going to be doing from now on is every week as I spend from my card, I will take the receipts and put them in the correct envelope for that category. So let's say I spend $10 on food. I'm going to take that receipt for that and put it in here. And then as part of my weekly cash stuffing, I will reconcile the envelopes. So I'll open it up and I'll go, okay, I've got a bunch of receipts in here. I'll probably have totaled them beforehand. And I will take the cash out of this envelope and put it back in my wallet to take back to the bank, and then restuff for the following week. I hope that makes sense. Let me know if it doesn't. I'm going to try it out for the month of April, and we'll see how it goes. I'm kind of skeptical, but I find just having the cash isn't working, so I need to come up with a solution that's going to work for me and my life. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. That's the end of my video for today. I appreciate you coming this far, appreciate you watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your week. Thanks again. Bye.